Lord Andrew Adonis has claimed there was a potential majority to stop Brexit if Britain had called a second referendum on its decision to leave the European Union. The Remain voting Labour peer claimed the 52-48% margin of Leave/Remain voters could have been overturned if another Labour leader other than Jeremy Corbyn had been at the helm of the party and pushed full steam ahead with the campaign to pull back the Brexit vote with a second referendum. Discussing the events in the aftermath of the June 2016 Brexit vote, Lord Adonis told Ian Dale's All Talk podcast on LBC that he suddenly noticed nobody on the progressive tradition was doing anything to challenge the vote. He noted how it was at this point when he decided to take matters into his own hands. He said, "I suddenly noticed that 4-5 months after the 2016 referendum, that largely because of Jeremy Corbyn being leader of the Labour Party, no one from the progressive tradition was standing up for Europe." But in an eye-opening claim, Lord Adonis said at that time, in his opinion, there was a potential majority to stop Brexit with a second referendum. Despite this, he conceded we'll never know because there was never a second referendum, but insisted that the result was pretty close first time around as he stood by his dream of overturning Brexit. He added, "The polls were showing that there was a majority that didn't like the terms of the deal. Theresa May was clearly floundering over trying to get the terms of Brexit. And I thought some decent leadership of the Labour Party could probably pull this back, and that the right thing for the Labour Party and the country was to stay in the EU." Lord Adonis went on to note how it was a complete surprise that the campaign to get Britain back in the EU would take over his life. Probed on whether current Labour leader Keir Starmer or former leader Ed Miliband could have changed the outcome of the Brexit result if they had been at the helm, Lord Adonis said he did not know, but was certain Jeremy Corbyn was the worst possible leader to have in the aftermath of the referendum. He claimed the former Labour leader's anti-European stance and history of campaigning against every European treaty of the last 40 years was evidence that he was not the right person to push for a second referendum and stop Brexit on behalf of the Remain camp. The UK voted to leave the European Union on June 23, 2016, with the Leave vote winning a majority of 51.9%, while Remain achieved 48.1% of the vote. Turnout for the referendum was just under 72%. The timetable was set the following year on March 29, when the then British Prime Minister Theresa May took the formal step to start the exit process. This was done by triggering Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty. The UK finally left the EU on January 1, 2021 after 47 years of membership.